What is going on, guys? It's Amazing YT. We're back with another video, guys, and today we're going to be doing a guide on how to beat the brand new guild boss. Forgot what his name is. Let me just check. Einek. So demonic beast Einek. We're going to teach you guys how to get around 2,500 points, around that, 2,400. It's pretty solid. Like, obviously you don't really need to get this high of points. If you want to get high guild ranking, you want to make sure you get high points. So I'm gonna teach you guys like what team to use. So the teams you guys should be using are mainly like mono green teams with Jillian. Mainly you want to have Jillian just because of her passive, which is increases HP of allies that are green by 30%. So basically you're trying to just have as much HP as you can, because in this fight, like, it's really easy and it's kind of dependent on how much HP you have at the end. So like, let me go to hard just to show you guys an example. Like, they give you extra points on hard if you have 50% HP or more, and the higher your percentage HP, the more points you're gonna get. So I'm just gonna do an example run on normal, guys, see if we can get around 1,000 points. So definitely put on some HP food, and basically a mono green team. Like, I'm running Escanor, Green Lizhawk, Merlin, and Jillian. So Jillian's only like level 60. She's not even leveled, so you really don't even need to level her like that. All you need is just to have her passive and at least probably 60. There are other options you can use, guys. Like, if you don't have Escanor or Merlin, which I recommend you definitely pick up Merlin from the coin shop. But if you don't have like Merlin or Escanor, you could definitely use like Jericho. She wouldn't be as optimal as Escanor, obviously, because Escanor just does more like base damage, but you could definitely use Jericho. She's a pretty good unit. Like, she was definitely the best unit for the old guild boss, but for this new one, it's kind of just like, whatever you can do as damage. Like, you don't really need to rush like a 2 million attack style with Jericho to get high points for this guild boss. Another unit you guys can use is maybe Green King, possibly. I wouldn't recommend Green Bond at all. He's not really that good. And counter Meliodas, I don't think he's really good for this fight either. Yeah, I mean, if you were running Jericho, you could probably run Death Pierce also with Jericho just to see if you could crit. But I wouldn't really rely on that, to be honest. I would try and go for a team like this, guys. We're gonna do a run, see if we can get about 1,000 points, and we'll see you guys in the fight. All right, guys, we're loading into the fight. Here's the Einek. Just gonna pop in real quick. Okay. So yeah, so basically the strategy of the fight is to just like do damage. It really isn't that like complicated. You would think it would be complicated. Like with the old guild boss, you have to, nuke with Jericho. With this one, it's kind of just do as much damage as you can like each turn, to be honest. So what I do is I use Escanor's regular card first, then his ignite, just so you get the ignite off on his actual health, just because he has this blue shield over here, which is part of his kit. So he has all these buffs, and he has an amplify attack, so you want to get all those buffs away so he doesn't do a lot of damage, and just do these 4 cards when you start. So there we go. Do that. We do the defense down. We do the pierce attack. There we go. Nice. We got some Escanor cards and some Elizabeth cards. Yeah, so as long as you guys have like tons of health in this fight, you'll do a pretty good job. There isn't really like a strategy. It's kind of just damage. Like, you just want to do as much damage as you can. So we're just going to do that, and oh wait, let me do this just to get points. We'll do this. No, we'll do this, and this. This should kill. We don't even need ult, guys. That's how easy this fight is. We really don't even need ult. So it's pretty simple. This is easy. Obviously, you could do like hard, and it'll be, obviously we're probably gonna have to use ults in that fight. But yeah, so 1,000 points, guys. Make sure you guys can have a high HP value for your team. So Jillian is kind of a mandatory for this fight. You also want to have either like a pretty good damage dealer, Escanor or Jericho. You could obviously, like, Lizhawk is a really good option too for this fight. As I've showed you guys, she, with her defense down and her pierce, She's a really good unit. I would recommend you guys obviously level her and 6-6 her. She's definitely worth it. I'm going to show you guys the hard version now, and we're going to get into hard and see how we do. Okay, guys, you want to do HP food again. Like, CC doesn't really matter for this fight. Obviously, you guys can see I'm 159, like 159,000, but like, as long as you can get to 130 with this team, you'll definitely be able to beat it. It's not even like a hard like thing to do, to be honest. This fight for guild boss, guys, is pretty like straightforward. There isn't really any strategies. It's kind of just, you know, dump your damage, do your ults, keep as much HP as you can. So we're gonna try and do this fight, see how much points you can get. Probably we're gonna get around 1,400 to 1,500 at the most, but we'll have to see. We're just gonna load in. Here we go. So yeah, guys, we're gonna do the same thing as last time. We're gonna do Escanor regular attack, ignite, defense down, and Ellihawk's pierce. So pretty simple. We're gonna do this, and this. Pretty simple like strategy here. We just do that, drop the Cruel Sun, so you get the ignite off to do extra damage, do the defense down, and the pierce attack. Nice. Rank up on Ellihawk, and we have a card for Escanor. So as you guys can see, the patience, I think it's just my defense stat on my Merlin and my Escanor. It's pretty high, so we're taking a lot less damage than you would think. So we're gonna do this card, we're gonna move that, use Escanor's card, and we're gonna drop a Merlin shield. These two ults right after this, guys, will definitely nuke this boss. So even if he gets his blue health bar back, we're still gonna nuke him. And then we're gonna drop ults. So depending on like your Escanor's like alt level, and even Lizhawk's, probably use Lizhawk's after Escanor's, depending on Escanor's alt level. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna use the Escanor one first, just because he's a lower alt than Lizhawk. See if we can maybe do like to really low on his health bar, and then if this Lizhawk card goes through, then it'll kill. But what we can do also, guys, to get a little extra points, you can drop this card, just for a little chip damage, and then we'll do the Escanor and the Lizhawk, just to guarantee the kill. So we're gonna do that, do the pierce attack, we'll drop Escanor's ult, and we even get the kill with that, so we don't even need the Lizhawk ult. So there we go. And there we go, guys, 1,482. Pretty simple. Like, this guild boss isn't really like a hard thing to do. It's just, you know, you got to have the units and you got to have them built, kind of. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want other Grand Cross content, obviously let me know. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video.